Throughout history, certain empires have shaped our world so profoundly that their influence continues to echo through time. Today, let's explore three of the most powerful empires that literally changed everything about how we live. Let's start with the Mongol Empire, established by Genghis Khan in 1206. Now, you might think of the Mongols as just fierce warriors, but there's so much more to their story. Imagine controlling an empire so vast it covered 22% of Earth's total land area. That's 9.3 million square miles. But here's what's fascinating. While they were indeed fearsome conquerors, they were also incredible innovators. The Mongols basically created the world's first international postal service, called the Yam system. Think of it as the ancient version of FedEx, with horse stations spread across their massive territory. And remember the famous Silk Road. Under Mongol protection, it became the world's most important trade route, connecting east and west like never before. They weren't just conquering territories, they were creating the world's first truly connected civilization. Now let's fast forward to the British Empire. At its peak in the early 1900s, this empire was so vast that people would say, "The sun never sets on the British Empire." And they meant it literally. 1/4 of the world's population lived under British rule, and you could find the Union Jack flying on every single continent. The British Empire's legacy is incredibly complex. On one hand, they spread the English language, established common law systems, and built vast railway networks that transformed transportation. But there's a darker side. Centuries of colonization and exploitation left deep scars in many nations. Take India, for example. 200 years of British rule fundamentally reshaped its society, economy, and culture, leading to struggles that continued long after independence in 1947. Finally, let's talk about the empire that perhaps left the most lasting mark on human civilization, the Roman Empire. For over 500 years in the West, and even longer in the East as the Byzantine Empire, Rome wasn't just a superpower. It was the blueprint for modern civilization. Think about this. Every time you drive on a road, look at a domed building, or use running water, you're experiencing Roman innovation. They invented concrete that's still standing after 2,000 years. Their legal system became the foundation for many modern laws. And Latin, their language, gives us countless words we use today. Even in 2025, whether you're discussing politics in a Senate building or walking through an arch-topped doorway, you're experiencing Roman influence. These three empires, each in their own way, created connections, systems, and innovations that quite literally built the world we live in today. While their methods were often brutal, their legacy continues to shape every aspect of our modern lives, from the languages we speak to the roads we travel on.